Smriti from Pilates Nest. Today I have a Pilates workout that you can do in your car while you travel. So I often get asked, how can I bring Pilates into my everyday life, and especially when I travel? And so I've designed this workout that you can do on the go. You can do this while you're a passenger or waiting somewhere in the car. And it's just a little bit of movement in your everyday life to help you move better, feel better, and live well. So first, to get started, we're going to take you on a car ride. So I'm going to pretend this is my car seat. And then you'll notice I have a pillow underneath my feet, and the reason for that is because you want to first set yourself up for success, right? So first, make sure your alignment is properly, so your knees are bent in a 90-degree angle, so your knees aren't lower than the seat, right? So for example, this chair is kind of high for me, so I have to use a footrest. So this a principle you can apply when you're working at your desk as well. You want to have a footrest if you find your knees are not aligned with your hip, if you find it lower than that. So for me, I'm using that today. And when you're traveling, you can also do the same thing. So if you're a passenger and your feet can't comfortably rest without your knees bending properly, you can put something underneath, like you could put like a backpack or something where your knees are properly supported, especially when you're traveling a lot, right? So those are some tips you can incorporate in your everyday life to set up yourself properly in your stationary position as well too. So we're going to start with legs hip distance apart, and you're going to just let your hands rest by your side and take a deep breath, inhale, and just imagine the breath expanding your lungs, and imagine the ribs reaching out side to side and front and back, so reaching into that seat. And exhale out the air, hollowing out the abdomen, letting go of all of the air through the nose. Deep breath, inhale, shoulders flow down your back, and exhale out, letting go of any tension or tightness in your shoulder. And deep breath, inhale, fresh air comes in, expanding the ribs front to back, side to side, and exhale out all of that air, noticing that flow of the breath. From here, slowly turn your head towards one side, keep the shoulders down your back, and circle your head down, around, and up, and center. I'm going back the same we came. Stretch the head and the neck, shoulders flowing down your back, and center, and turn, lower, around, and up, and center, and going back the same we came, down, around, and up, and center. From here, just regroup your pelvis if you feel like you've shifted. So your posture is very important, especially when you're traveling, because it's a long distance. So recheck your feet, make sure they're still hip distance apart. And from here, we're going to go into a pelvic curl. So this is the exercise we typically do on the mat laying down, but I'm bringing it to you in your car or in your chair if you're practicing in your chair at home. So first of all, we want to engage our pelvic floor muscles in and up, abdomen in and up towards your diaphragm. And from there, you curl your tailbone under and you stretch your low back against the car seat. So we're going to pretend that car seat is your mat. And then bring the spine back to neutral. So your spine naturally has a lumbar spine that is slightly curved. So you bring it back to your neutral spine. And then curl that tailbone under, bring the tailbone under, tilt the pelvis slightly back, stretching, so it's not just falling back. You're lengthening and stretching, and then bring the spine back to neutral. So imagine as you curl, stretch your low back on the seat, there's length going through the top of your head, up through the back of the neck and the crown, and there's length coming out through the tailbone going up. So up the front and down the back. And then return your spine back to neutral. Shoulders stay back. And inhale, curl under, stretch your low back. Keep that spine long and strong. Support the abdomen in and up. And return back to your center. And curl, stretch. And exhale back to neutral. Next, we're going to go into a side stretch. So from here, we're going to place our hands in front of our chest. Another option is you can place it behind your head. So if you have space in your car to where you can bring your elbows out to the side when you're in your passenger seat or the back of the car, you can do that. Otherwise, if you don't have space, you can do this right in front of your chest. Otherwise, we're going to start from here because I feel like this is a better place because it helps you widen your collarbone, open up the chest, counteracting all of those, a lot of the seated position where we're hunched over like in front of a computer or a phone. So from here, gently press your head against the palm of your hand, not too much tension, just hugging there, and stretch your spine up and over to one side and bring it back to your center and reach up and over and exhale. Inhale, lengthen up and over. So imagine your spine is like a little rainbow drawing up and over to one side and return back to your center and reach up and over and exhale, flow back and reach up and over and center. Reach up and center. One more each side. Keep your head back in your palm. Elbows are wide to the side and center. Bring the hands back. Roll the shoulders back. 3, 2, and 1. Reclaim that posture. Shoulders over the head. Abdomen up the front, going into extension of the upper spine. So this is like a swan we do on the mat. We bring it up here in this seated position so we can get that benefit of an extension on our upper spine. Palms press down, lift your abs in and up, and slowly rise your eyes, nose, and the chest up, looking up at the roof of your car. And slowly bring your spine back to neutral. Inhale, draw the scapula down the back, lengthen the crown up, chest beams up towards the sky, and then exhale to return back to center. And inhale, lengthen, exhale, return. One more time, inhale, lengthen, let the breath come in, and exhale to return. All right, going on to the next exercise where we're focusing a little bit more on the lower body. Cross your right leg over, and from here you can just hold this position if this is a pretty big stretch for you here. Now you can leave it here, or to progress it, place both hands on the top of your thighs. Keep your bottom glued. Slowly hinge forward into a straight line. So it's a straight spine position, and as you do that, imagine your scapula flowing down your back, and you get also that glute stretch right there, right? So reaching forward from your top of your head to the tip of the tailbone, or to the back of your spine, you're a straight line. So you're holding it there as you're stretching. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Abdomen is in and up, shoulders flowing down your back, and then unhinge back up to seated. Uncross the leg, cross it over. Hold it here. Realign your hip. Hands on top of the thighs and hinge forward, stretching forward. So it's a lengthen over, not just falling forward. We're doing a Pilates hinge forward. Shoulders are flowing down your back. You're hinging forward and getting that yummy stretch through the glutes, especially if you're seated for a long time. This is a good way of getting a little TLC for your glutes, right? Shoulders are down, abs are in. Let's hold it there for 3 more counts. 2, and 1, and unhinge yourself. Uncross the leg. From here, roll the shoulder blades back. 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet forward. So if you have a lot of space in your car, you can straighten your legs all the way out, or you can just do a little bit of a bent knee if there's not a lot of space. And we're just going to practice flexing and pointing our legs, our feet and our wrist, and out, and in. Then we're going to circle out. So everything circles out. The hands, the wrist, and the feet, and then reverse go the other way. Around and keep your posture. Around and up. One more time. Around and up. Bring the hands back. And take one more big breath in. Fresh air comes in. Inhaling. And exhale, exhale, exhale. Great job, you guys. You just finished an awesome car Pilates workout. I hope it's helped you bring a little bit more mobility and more of movement, and feel a sense of ease and effort in your body when you're traveling. Remember, you can do this exercise while you're traveling in the car, or you can do it at home with your chair as well too. So thank you for joining me. I hope to see you soon on the mat. Have a great day.